Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here, continuing to cook up this NBA action, man. Y'all know we do here on the Jam Session. We cook up every single game, every single day, man. Money making Friday. I'm switching up the Jam Session a little bit. Split the games up. So in this one, this is your Chicago Bulls, man. They're out on the road facing the Miami Heat. I'm gonna go in depth, man, and tell you guys how I'm feeling about this basketball game here in a second, man. Y'all know we do here on the Jam Session. We cook up every single game, every single day. I appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that continue to tune in and watch this video. If you appreciate the content that I do, all I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter and Instagram all day long, man. There's a link for that in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site, including my NBA player of the day, man. Y'all know me, man. I call a spade here on this Jam Session. I'm 0-2 on that play in the postseason thus far, man. First night, I had the Golden State Warriors. Had to roll with the light skin, man. We just seen them beat the Kings last year in the postseason. Hey, it's the Warriors. Playoffs, do I really need to say more? I really thought they would show up in that when they did not. Adios, amigos, to the Golden State Warriors. The next night, I had the Miami Heat as the player of the day against the Philadelphia 76ers. I did not take the points, though. We attacked the money line, plus 180. They lost 105. 104. Probably should have grabbed the points. Y'all know me, though. Y'all know how I like to play, man. If the plus money is there and I think a dog has a legitimate shot to win it outright, we're there. We are there. So we dropped it, but we're looking to bounce back today, man. We got 2 more games left in the play-in tournament. And this one here, again, is the Bulls and the Miami Heat. You guys can check out the Kings and the Pelicans video right after this one. Money making Friday. So look, without further ado, let's make some money tonight. Let's continue to kick the crap out of the books. And without further ado, man, let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. All right, ladies and gentlemen, man, we got your Chicago Bulls, man. It might be the last time we are able to hit that because the loser of this basketball game, adios, amigos. You're done. We'll see you next season, man. The Bulls, 1.5-point dogs on the road. Miami. Hey, first things first here in this game, I think we need to talk about the injuries because there are severe injuries for the Miami Heat. Jimmy Butler, hey, he's out. He's probably out for the entire postseason, man. We saw him get injured at the end of that game against the Philadelphia 76ers. If you watched the game, then you really could tell late fourth quarter he was really in pain, man. Was kind of running to the corner, deferring to Tyler Hero. That's not the alpha male playoff Jimmy Butler we've become accustomed to. Hats off to him for finishing the game, man. But the Heat did end up losing that game, and that's a big blow for a team that's been in the Eastern Conference Finals the last 3 seasons. The defending Eastern Conference champs. They're also without Terry Rozier. I thought maybe he might try to come back here. No, sir. He will not. He's out. Duncan Robinson is game time decision for this one. So, huge blow for Miami losing Jimmy Butler and not having Terry Rozier. We'll see if Tyler Hero can carry the load kind of like he was trying to in that fourth quarter. Hey, Tyler Hero did show me some things late in that fourth quarter. On the other side, hey, the Chicago Bulls got some injuries too. Game time decision is Alex Caruso, Andre Drummond, and Ayu Dosunmu. All 3 of these guys played last game, so that's good news. They all should play here. So I'm not too worried about the injury report for the Chicago Bulls. Look, I honestly believe the line is exactly where it's supposed to be. I think this is a legitimate 50-50 game. Me personally, where would I put my money in this game? I would put my money on the head coach that we've seen get it done, on the culture of the Miami Heat, and trust them at home at the crib. Again, this is a team that's been in the Eastern Conference Finals 3 of the last 4 seasons. This is a team and a culture that just figures it out. We saw them lose the first game of the play-in last season were able to bounce back, win this very game, and then move on and knock off the 1 seed in Milwaukee. I don't think that's going to happen here, especially no Jimmy Butler. But I do think they can at least get to the postseason, man. Let me ask you guys the $1,000,000 question. This is the $1,000,000 question. Do you trust the Chicago Bulls out on the road? The answer to that question for me is no. No, I do not. The Chicago Bulls this season out on the road were 19-22. As you see on your screen, they're 39-43 on the season. They are losing basketball team. A team more often than not. Just think of the recent history of the Chicago Bulls. What do you think of? Falling flat. This team almost never does anything. And why should I expect them to do anything here? To go on the road in a meaningful game and get a dub? I can't expect the Bulls to do that, man. I know Jimmy's out. I know Rozier's out. I understand the argument that DeMar DeRozan may be head and shoulders the best player in this basketball game tonight. I wouldn't argue with anybody that went with that notion. But, again, I trust the Heat culture is pretty much what it boils down to. I trust Eric Spoelstra. I think they're going to dial some things up. They had that game against Philadelphia, in all honesty. They had that game. They should have won that basketball game. They didn't. I'm still a little bitter about it. But I'm back on the horse today. I'm back on the Miami Heat. What this game boils down for me to is I do not trust the Chicago Bulls, man. Short, sweet, simple. I'm on the Miami Heat, man. I would lay the 1.5 at home. Now, I know some of you in the comments are going to say, Jay, you never like the Heat at home. And you would be 100% correct. Mainly laying points at home. Here in this spot, we only need them to win, basically. We basically only need them to win, laying less than a bucket. Laying points with Miami at home is not something I enjoy doing. But expecting them to win a huge game, a playoff-style game, against a team that, again, has done nothing in recent memory, sign me up. Even without Jimmy Butler, think the Heat get it done. Props. Let me think of some props off the top of my head. I kind of lean to some Tyler Hero overs. I'm hoping Duncan Robinson play. I kind of like his 3-point over. Trying to think if there's anything else off the top of my head that I like here in this basketball game. Total-wise, what's the total at? 209.5. Chicago got into a really high-scoring game with Atlanta the other day. I don't think Miami is going like that defensively. They're not. They're not. I actually lean towards the under. It opened 209. It's 205, so it's been bet down 4 points already. So there's a lot of people out there that seem to agree with me. This game is not going to be nearly as high-scoring as that Chicago game was the other day. We saw that Miami-Philly game kind of low-scoring. The refs were really letting them play in that game. I lean towards an under. 205.5. I'm going to take the under here in this one. Anything else that I can think of? I think that's it, fellas. So, Miami, Tyler Hero points over. The under. And if Duncan Robinson plays, I like his 3 points over, man. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. I'm out here. And that's going to conclude this episode of my NBA Jam Session, man. If you're looking for the Sacramento Kings versus the New Orleans Pelicans, it can be found right here. And I appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that continue to tune in and watch this video. If you appreciate the content that I do, all I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter all day long. There's a link for that in the description below. And, of course, I have premium plays over at the site, man. Money making Friday. NBA playoffs start tomorrow, man. 4 games on deck. Y'all know the drill, man. We're going to cook it up and try to smash it per usual. I'll see y'all then. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs, man. I'm out of here. Peace.